I've been on a mission to hide veggies in my favorite dishes to just get that extra serving in. So today I'm hiding cauliflower and potato soup. In my favorite Goodful pan, I boiled potatoes and cauliflower, then I blended them up until the soup was nice and creamy. I added in some seasonings, and it was so good. The recipe's in the comments. You gotta try it.
It's officially soup season, so let's make this creamy mushroom and wild rice soup. Start by soaking dried mushrooms in warm broth. I like to use porcini, but shiitake work as well. Set that aside. Meanwhile, heat some oil and butter in a large pot. I'm using my Goodful ceramic Dutch oven, and once the butter's melted, saute some mushrooms until the liquid cooks out. Then add your onion, celery, and carrots, along with fresh herbs and garlic. Sprinkle in some flour and cook for another minute. Then pour in some white cooking wine, wild rice, and that reserved broth. Cover and simmer until the rice is cooked through. Then add in some extra creamy oat milk and simmer for a few more minutes. Give it a taste and adjust seasonings if necessary. I like to serve mine with vegan Parmesan and parsley, and that's basically it. Tap the link in bio for the full recipe, and don't forget to like, save, and follow for more.
Let's get cozy with this dairy-free, creamy umami mushroom soup. You're gonna saute some shallots or onions till they look like this, and make sure you're using a big enough pot to hold all these mushrooms. This one's by Goodful, and it's casted aluminum. Seasoned with salt and garlic, and I almost forgot to put these two pieces in. We're gonna cook that down until it looks something like this. And now it's wine time. Anything dry will do. And now we had the time. See, get it? Wine time. I'll just keep going. Once that cooks down, add in a stock or broth of your choice. Bring that to a boil, turn off the flame, and add in some coconut milk. Now to get this really creamy, I'm gonna blend it, but don't forget to save some of the mushrooms to the side. You still want a little chunk in there. Puree it, add it to those flavorful mushroom chunks, top it with some fresh parsley. Oh, it's so good. I don't know why I don't make more soup, especially now that I have that big pot. If you need some more dairy-free recipes, hit me up. Let's keep up this whole holiday gift-giving thing. This roasted tomato rosemary soup is perfect if you're gonna be entertaining some guests. First things first, you're gonna roast your tomatoes, onion, carrot, and garlic. Sprinkle on a little oil, salt, and pepper, and cook those till it gets nice and juicy. Hold on, you have to watch this part. The garlic should fall right off the bone, and if there's one reason to share this video with everyone you know, it's for this little trick right here. No more trying to pluck off all the rosemary leaves. Just put it right through a cheese grater and pull. You're welcome. I'm gonna chop it up, puree those veggies, and add them to a pot big enough for everything, like this Dutch oven by Goodful. Rosemary, some tomato chunks, all of that tomato juice. Season it and add in some broth or stock. While that's boiling, made some of these little gingerbread, snowman, gluten-free cassava breads to dip in your soup. Once this reduced down, divide it up into all your portions and give it a little garnish. Got our little breads there on the corner. You can dunk it, eat it. You can use it for those chunks, whatever makes you happy. So happy holidays, and don't forget to check out some of the other holiday recipes. Let's do some holiday gifting with this white bean and kale soup. Into a giant pot like this casted aluminum one by Goodful, you're gonna saute some onions, carrots, and potatoes. Cook that until they soften up, and since you have a few minutes, let's elevate our olive oil by adding some lemon zest to it. You know, this is just if you want to impress people and come off really fancy. So highly recommended. Once those veggies are softened up, you can add in some rosemary, garlic, chili flakes, your white beans, and a broth or stock. I prefer to let it reduce a little bit to intensify the flavors. From here, you can turn off the flame, add in your lemon, kale, and season it with salt and pepper. And now this took a little while, so I'm going to enjoy a bowl of it before I start wrapping these up. Top on that citrus olive oil. Oh, this is so good. All right, break time's over. Now tying these tiny little bows. I'm not really the best at this, but it's the thought that counts, right? Divide these up and keep them in the fridge until you're ready to bring them to your next holiday party or share with your coworkers. So enjoy, happy holidays, and get ready for some other gift ideas. Peas. Why don't you really see any adults eating them as much as kids do? They're actually pretty tasty, and the color is pretty nice to look at. I'm going to show you how to make this dairy-free creamy pea soup. Saute some leeks until they're soft. And ever since I started smashing garlic like this, I don't even bother chopping it. So I suggest you try this out. Add the garlic, peas, and water and bring it to a boil. Once it boils, you can simmer it down with some salt and pepper before blending it to get a nice creamy consistency without needing any dairy. This part's completely up to you. If you like it chunky, I'm not going to judge. So blend it to your preferred consistency, and that's it. You're done. I'm just going to top it with a little bit of coconut milk because that's what I always see people do in soup pictures. I guess I need some practice with that. Regardless, this pea soup is fire. So next time you're making peas for your kids, save a little for yourself and follow for more recipes.